A major focus of the channel is to optimize biomarkers of as many organ systems as possible as a strategy for potentially slowing aging. So with that in mind, what's optimal for testosterone? Well, testosterone declines during aging, and to illustrate that point, we'll take a look at 3 studies, and these studies are done in men. In the first study, which included about 1,200 people, we've got total levels of testosterone on the y-axis plotted against age on the x, with 24-year-olds to 40 to 41-year-olds included in the study. And then in youth, we can see that testosterone levels were about 650 nanograms per deciliter, whereas in people older, the 40 to 41-year-olds, it was lower at 580 nanograms per deciliter. But what about older than 41 years old? So that's what we'll see here, and this is a study of about 2,500 people. On the y-axis, we've got total testosterone, this time in nanomolar. No worries, I'll convert that into nanograms per deciliter in a second. And then that's plotted against age on the x, but this time from birth through 80-year-olds. And here we can see that testosterone levels peak in youth, in the teenage years, somewhere around 30 nanomolar or 865 nanograms per deciliter. But then there's an age-related decline, such that 80-year-olds have about half that level, 435 nanograms per deciliter. In the third study, we'll see similar data. And note that this is a study of about 3,200 people, and this is morning testosterone. And that's important because testosterone levels measured later in the day are lower relative to morning values. In this study, it went from 25-year-olds to older than 75, and we can see that testosterone levels decline from 18 to about 15 nanomolar. And note that these are not the absolute concentrations. You can see that it says geometric mean. So these are concentrations adjusted for covariates, age, BMI, etc. But nonetheless, we can still see that there's an age-related decline for testosterone. Which brings us to what's my data. So this is for the October 9th blood test that corresponds to blood test number 6 in 2023, as I also measured total testosterone. And on that day, it was 746 nanograms per deciliter. So to put that into perspective, we can see that for my chronological age, I'd be somewhere there, which would be an outlier above the range expected for my chronological age. An argument can also be made that this is what one would expect to find in youth. Now, I'm not going to make that much of a big claim, but at the worst, it would be higher than what's expected based on chronological age, which would be somewhere around 550 nanograms per deciliter or 19 nanomolar. Now, I can already hear the comment section blowing up. What about free testosterone? And I didn't measure that for this test. That'll be on the next test, which will be in late November. So stay tuned for that data in an upcoming video sometime in December. All right, that's all for now. If you're interested in more about my attempts to biohack aging, check us out on Patreon. And before you go, we've got a whole bunch of discount links and merch that you may be interested in, including discount links for at-home metabolomics, NAD quantification, epigenetic and telomere testing, oral microbiome composition, at-home blood testing, which includes ApoB using a complementary profile, Cyfox Health, to the at-home metabolomic kit, green tea, diet tracking, or if you'd like to support the channel, you can do that with the website Buy Me a Coffee. We've also got merch, so if you're interested in wearing the ConquerAging or Diet Trying brand, as shown here, that link and all of the other links will be in the video's description. Thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Have a great day.